Obviously, a lot of people in MAGA not at all happy about what they see as a massive betrayal on Donald Trump and the Epstein files. And in fact, yesterday we showed you Alex Jones almost live on video vomiting because of how sick and twisted his guts were by the betrayal. Well, didn't even take a day for him to figure out a way to be right back in supporting Donald Trump, because it turns out, no, it's not a betrayal, it's three-dimensional chess. Take a look.
Trump has taken control. He didn't do it. They're shutting it down from everything I've seen. He is taking control of the FBI, CIA blackmail file. And now I suddenly see this deep state more and more rolling over. People say, well, that's very immoral to do. The argument would be it's too damaging to bring this act and bring down the whole government. I'm not endorsing that. But the best approximation I've got is they get the files. They raid the FBI. The FBI raids the FBI 5 months ago. When they hid the files in New York, they make the guy resign that was covering it up, and Comey's daughter's still there. They then load the gun, cock the gun, point at the deep state's head, and now suddenly the NATO, everybody's kissing Trump's butt, and it looks like Trump is now in control of the file, and obviously they're not going to read in the FBI. It's the CIA and Ratcliffe doing it. The best approximation I've got, and it is speculation, but I got a lot of points, is that Trump has decided to just use the file against them.
One day of, wait a second. Was he lying to me the whole time? Nah, couldn't have been that. No, actually, he has to cover up this pedophile ring so that he can get Emmanuel Macron to be nice to him or whatever. So that's what they've come up with. No. There is actually a client list. In fact, there's so many rich, powerful, well-connected people, not just here in the United States, but internationally, that rather than reveal all of the elite pedophilia, we're gonna leave those people out there to keep committing their sex crimes against kids so that people will be nice to Trump at NATO meetings. And also, I love the little neg. If you believed that Donald Trump was accomplishing what you might view as successes on the international stage because he's an alpha male or a good negotiator, or America's just so that strong, nope, it wasn't any of that. It's just that he's got blackmail material on them. That's the cover story that they're going with right now, that they've already landed on to make themselves feel better about the fact that they were lied to and betrayed. That this is how he's going to, again, it's not, the deep state is it's just such a warm blanket for these people because it doesn't mean anything specific. It doesn't mean the people that control everything, because the Republicans control everything. They have the White House, they have the Senate, they have the House, they have the SCOTUS, they have basically every state level Supreme Court, they have basically every state legislature. They have every billionaire on earth supporting them. So the deep state just moves another layer back. And now we don't even know, we can't even name people anymore because there's nobody left to be in it. But whoever they are, Donald Trump's got his gun to their head now, and they will bow down to him. The people actually exercising power that we can't define because the Republicans control everything, but are never responsible for anything. It's a great worldview. It makes you feel good no matter what. Even when Donald Trump is actively spitting in your face over something that you have cared passionately about for years, Alex Jones is gonna make me feel better about it. That's great content there, Sharon. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a fictional movie that never ends. You know, you have endless Twizzlers and popcorn, and you just get to enjoy it again and again and again. It's like you're in this cornfield, in the maze. There's no way out. You just keep roaming. You keep roaming through. There's a line in a Wyclef song, the sickness starts to feel like a cure. This is their normal. So they do love this. And Alex Jones and everybody else who can live off, feed off, eat off of this latest thing. It's how they breathe, actually.
Yeah, it's my best approximation. You know, it's speculation, but I got a lot of points. What's the point? What's the point? You think that NATO is being nice to him? That's literally the only evidence that he presented there. Do you have any other evidence that this is being used as blackmail material? And even if you believe that, even if you thought that you had evidence for it, you still have to square that they're letting the pedophiles roam free, which you now apparently are fine with. You thought that that was the biggest cover up in history. Now it's fine because there's always some bigger thing that Trump needs to do. And other people, Liz Crocken, one of the influencers around QAnon, saying, no, it's They are pursuing these people. They just can't reveal the evidence yet as they pursue. It's been 6 months of Donald Trump's term. This is an investigation that's going on for 6 years. When do we expect that they're actually going to reveal any of these people? And never, because Liz Crokin is never gonna have to say to her followers, I was wrong, or I was right, but we're never gonna know because Trump lied to me. This is the amazing thing about the ecosphere that they've created. They never, ever have to be wrong about a candidate, about a campaign, about a theory, about a policy, about a philosophy, nothing. They're always right.